We have with us an accomplished plastic surgeon, Dr. Prema Dhanraj, who's also a Padmashri Awardee. And ma'am, thank you so much for joining us. This is such an inspiring story of yours. We've all been reading about it. How an incident in your childhood has definitely changed the entire course of your life from a singer to a doctor. How do you see this journey?
Great. Feel very blessed to be a doctor. I always think maybe singer, not many people would have thought of me. But as a doctor, I can reach out to hundreds and hundreds, and particularly the ones with deformities like me. Makes a lot of difference. When I see the happiness on their face, I think my life is fulfilled. My life achievement.
And now with an award like the Padma Shri, when did you really hear this news? And what is really going on in your mind as soon as you heard this news?
Actually, yesterday evening I heard that we are, getting a lot of messages came. What really struck me was, I totally didn't think too much of the award. It shocked me, but the amount of people, some maybe 200, 300 people sending me messages and so many phone calls, maybe also 100, 150 phone calls. Till 2 a.m. I couldn't sleep. And that's what I thought, my gosh, I have so many people I know, so many well-wishers. What more can I ask in life, no? I am amazed. First, very surprised and very, very happy that I got this award. And secondly, the number of people who are with me. Sometimes I think maybe my students, my patients and my friends are even responsible for this extra confidence I have in life. So it's been great feeling.
In fact, for the uninitiated, Dr. Prema Dhanraj, when she was 8 years old, she had a small accident at her home where it was the blast of a stove that kind of changed the entire fate. She was treated multiple times in Bangalore as well as in CMC Vellore. And in CMC Vellore particularly, during that phase when a number of struggles that you were going through, and we hear that your mother actually prayed that if you survived this surgery, you would be made a doctor. Did you feel that kind of pressure?
Not at all. In fact, I was looking at her so amazed because 8th standard, I didn't even finish my 5th grade. How she can even take a promise like this was, it amazed me to know my mother's confidence in me. And one time I was sitting outside, doctors, they have their own room and they are sitting and they will call us, or one by one all the patients go in. So my mother looked at me and she said, Prema, I want to see you sit in that chair. I laughed at her. I said, Ma, do you know if I have to sit there, how many things I have to study? She said, I know. But I was really surprised at the way she was so confident, not saying, that I will be sitting there in that chair. But I did sit in that chair, True. 1 year before her, 1 year after her death, I sat in that same chair. But she knew that I am heading towards that chair.
My final question to you. What is your message to the entire world as a plastic surgeon, as a Padmashri Awardee, and as a burn survivor?
As a plastic surgeon, I would only tell one advice. There are a lot of youngsters nowadays who want cosmetic surgery. They're already so beautiful. God made each one exactly the way He wanted. He carved it because we were like clay, and He is our potter. And He made each of us so beautiful in His own image. So I think best thing is to accept us as we are. If you go out and do something, all these have got advantages and disadvantages. Eventually, all the beautiful functioning of the muscles and everything goes bad. And then you get a plastered face. I would love to tell the younger generation, you are just beautiful the way you are. If your heart is beautiful, you look beautiful. It's all in the mindset.